Hello everyone, I'm Vikram Vora. Welcome in this video. In this video, we are going to discuss about a tax dispute between Indian government and the Vodafone company. Massive amount of 20,000 crore Indian rupees. So in this video, I'll tell you what is the bone of contention of this dispute and where the case has been reached at present time. Before moving further, I want to define two terms here first. The first one is the capital gains tax. Tax paid to government in property sale. Means like there are two persons A and B for example. A want to sell its property to B. Definitely it is gaining profits. So whatever the profits he is getting, the A is getting, he need to pay the tax to the central government, that is called capital gains tax. Then came the concept of withhold tax. What it is, the part of deal remains with the buyer company. Now, A and B are two companies. By any reason, A is making loss or it is not able to sustain its operation by its own. So it want to sell itself to B. So let's assume the deal is fixed for 100 crore Indian rupees. Now what happens? B will only pay 90 crore rupees directly to A, and remaining 10 crore the company B will directly put to the central government as a tax. It means the buyer company is withholding or retaining some of the amount of deal so that is directly paid to the government as a tax, that is called withhold tax. Now I am telling you this withhold tax is the bone of contention between central government or Indian government and Vodafone company. Now watch this video. So Vodafone International Holding, it is a parent company of Vodafone. What it did in 2007, it bought CGP Investment Company from Hutchison Telecom International Limited. But what happened? How this CGP Investment Company is based on Cayman Islands, but it is having the stake of 75% in Hutchison Ishal Limited, which is Indian based. Let me show you the location of these Vodafone holdings and Cayman Island in maps. It is always better to learn through maps.
Here is our country India. You can see here. When we move towards the west, there is one country, United Kingdom. Here you can see Vodafone is the United Kingdom based international telecommunication company which is having its headquarters in the London. You can see here London. And again, when we move towards the west, there's two continents, North America here and South America here. In between there is a small island. You can see here Kenyan island is there. So I think you are clear. And later on in the video you will find one more thing there. There is a permanent court of arbitration. It is a Netherlands based court which is having its headquarters in the Hague. You can see here the Hague city as well.
So what the Vodafone did, it bought a stake in Indian based company, but its parent organization was not Indian based, that is the CGP Investment Company. Since the Vodafone company bought stake in the Indian company, however it was indirect one, Indian tax department asked to Vodafone to pay the withhold tax. Okay. So initially when the case reached to the Mumbai High Court, the decision were in the favor of Indian government. Means Vodafone have to pay the tax to Indian government as a withhold tax because it bought a property or it took over the company. Then what happened? Then after the Vodafone reached to the Supreme Court, it was a genuine gesture. Supreme Court of India did a thorough study of that case and found that the Indian Tax Act doesn't have such rules for indirect stakeholding. So the Supreme Court of India gave the verdict in favor of Vodafone International Holding, and it exempted from paying the tax to Indian government. Then what the Indian government did, it amended the Tax Act of India and added the indirect stakeholding also liable to pay tax. So again the Vodafone came into the ambit of paying tax because he did the indirect stakeholding. But this move of Indian government was criticized internationally, and even the Vodafone International holding reached to the Permanent Court of Arbitration. Permanent Court of Arbitration is a Hague, Netherlands-based court which deals with the financial disputes between the countries. So when he did a thorough study of the case, PCA also gave the decision in favor of Vodafone. Also criticized the move of Indian government and for forcing the Vodafone to pay tax in the indirect stakeholding. The Permanent Court of Arbitration also asked to Indian government that Indian government should have paid the legal charges whatever the Vodafone did for this case. That's all from my side. If you find this video informative, like it, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Thanks for